Okay, you guys, welcome back to my channel, Mr. B Handyman Specialist. Today I'm going to show you guys how to replace the liftgate shocks. You can see right here. See how you lift it up and then it's stuck right here? It won't go all the way up unless you push it up like that. That means the shocks right here are dead. You can see right here, this looks like the original part from 2007. Looks like never been replaced before. I just bought these from Amazon. This is my new shocks, lift support. This one is without the bracket. I just bought the one without the bracket because I want to install it with the original bracket. Like this one right here. Okay, there's two options. You can replace it without the bracket, or you can replace it with the bracket. You can buy the whole kit that comes with the brackets, or you can buy a whole kit that comes without the bracket. So that's what I bought, the one without the bracket. And one other thing I want to mention is that on the early model Highlander, the bracket attached to the shocks like that. Usually the new one will have that little clip that you can pry it off and pull it out without removing the bracket, but this one you need to remove the bracket. The only way to remove the bracket is to cut this off right here, split it open so you can pull that out from the socket. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See, the new one comes with a clip that you can pry it off and remove it on both ends. This one's the same too. But this one, the original OEM one, doesn't come with the clip. So basically they want you to replace the whole unit, including the brackets. And I'm gonna show you another one, which is this side right here. Looks like the previous owner trying to replace it. Look, looks like he's trying to pry it out or do something with it. You can see that mark right there, all scratched up. So it looks like he tried to replace it but failed because this one won't pop out unless you cut it, split it open. So that's why you gotta remove the whole bracket. And then after that, grind it off, split it open, then you can remove it from the bracket. And this one I'm gonna use a die grinder to split this one open so it can remove out from the socket. First things first, if you wanna do this job by yourself, you're gonna need a vice grip and one little rag. What you want to do is try to get a better grip by wrapping this rag around. And then put a vice grips on there so it won't fall down onto your head. Once you put the vice grip on there, come to this side right here and start removing the mount, top and bottom. These two bolts right here and two up here, there are 10mm bolts. Now you see what I'm talking about? With the rack and the vice grip. Now it's holding the rear gate. Now you want to split this one open with a die grinder. Try to split it open so you can pry it off, and then remove this bracket. Same on this side right here. Split open like that. Make sure you got some glove on for that spark. That sucker burns a little bit. Now be careful when you grind these off. Don't try to go all the way down because you can damage that little ball right there. So it got cut it down from the middle. Looks like I might have to do another cut right here. There you go. A little bit of work, but it's well worth it. Now let's put the mount back on. And make sure to put a little bit of Loctite on these bolts so it would hold real good. Put a little bit of Loctite on there. Just a little bit, not much. And you don't have to torque these, just snug tight. It's not a moving part, so it didn't have to be a certain torque specs, just a snug tight. You do the same on this side. Put a little Loctite onto the bolt and put the bracket on. Snug tight on this one too. Now it's okay if the new parts have a shorter cylinder. It's still gonna work out because it's the same length. See, that's the top, that's the bottom, so it's the same length except for the cylinder, just different length, but it'll work. So what you want to do is get the pick, all you have to do is just push it up. Instead of removing it, just leave the clip on there like that. Okay, put this on like so and push the clip back in. There you go. This side too. Just Just raise it up a little bit. It doesn't fit. You can turn this. Turn the cylinder. Push the clip back on. Get a little flathead screwdriver. Push the clip back on. On there now. Looks good on this side. Perfect. Now you need to remove this vice grip right here and the towel, and do the same thing on this side, because one shot will not hold the gate up. It's real heavy. Just like so. Now on this side, same thing. Two 10mm bolts and two 10mm bolts. Now be careful when you remove this right here. Make sure it doesn't scratch the paint. When it's hard to get out, you can pry just a little bit here. Sometimes it gets stuck. Go ahead and remove these bolts. And if you can't get a socket in there, you can use a 10mm wrench. I don't think I can on this one. On this side, just repeat the process. Just grind this one to a two section, like a V shape, so you can have more opening, and then you can pry this one out. Same things on this one too. This one is out. Once you cut a little slot on this, I usually use a pair of channel locks and kind of break this off and try to break it. See it? Once you break this off, it'll be easier. Then just keep grinding it all the way down. See? This one broke off now. This one's out. Don't forget to put a little bit of Loctite on there. And make sure the arrow is pointing in that way. Don't forget, snug tight. This, the same thing too. See the arrow right here? Needs to be point that way, inward. Same thing, you need to pop this clip up and push it up. Same's on this side. Lift this up and push it up. Once you push it in, and then you push down the clip until it's locked. Now it's in, push the clip down. All done. This one's good. This one's good. Alright, now you can remove this vice grip. Alright, perfect. Once you did this, you do it only one time, that's it. Next time, just remove these clips, and then you can get aftermarket back on there. So this one is not original, it's aftermarket. So an aftermarket one always comes with the clip like this. So you can just pop this loose, pull it down, and pop this one loose, and pull it out, and put a new one on. That's it. Now you get to keep your original bracket, and you save about $40 because these liftgate chops right here cost me about 19 bucks on Amazon. So if you're gonna buy the whole thing with the bracket too, it's about $60 to $80. So $20. Pay 20 bucks better than paying it at 80 bucks. Alright, let's try it out. Works good. Thanks for watching.